And that's going to be it. The Yale Lions will storm the court here at the LEC. The Yale Lions are the BC champions of Quad A basketball.
Jauquin Bennett-Boire, 6'2", and my biggest achievement is winning the Quad A Provincial basketball championship. My dad was always saying, this year, he's like, you got to learn how to win. And I was like, yeah, so, I guess I learned what it takes to win.
This is a story about Jauquin Bennett-Boire, the MVP of the Quad A Provincial Championship, the captain of the Yale Lions, and the highest scoring basketball player in BC provincial history, outscoring the likes of Steve Nash and Kelly Olynyk. Dubbed a mini LeBron James by North Pole Hoops, Jauquin is working harder and harder to fight for an opportunity to play Division I basketball.
And it's not about having big players, not about having the best players, it's about being together and all wanting to win and playing both sides of the ball. So I think I learned a lot that I can win.
After losing in the finals the year before while playing for the Holy Cross Crusaders, Jauquin was at a standstill. It was then he decided it was time to come back home, the place he had spent the majority of his high school career. He returned to Yale. He returned to his old friends.
Last year was tough to lose, but coming back to my home school Yale with all my friends, who I grew up with, and transitioning from grade 9, 10, now to 12 with, it was special to win it, with this group.
Riley Brach, teammate and best friend, was happy to have his old pal back.
He's the best player I've ever played with, by far.
That tournament, it was probably the most dominating tournament by any players ever had in BC, so yeah, probably one of the best high school players ever come up, for sure.
Surrey Now sports writer Kyle Benning watched Jauquin closely all season.
It's not just him scoring the points, it's the way he did it. He's so versatile, getting the ball into the hoop. He can drive, he can shoot from long, he does almost everything. The one thing I was taken away by was his calmness. No matter what was happening in the game, he was always calm, he remained calm. Whether he was up by 5 or down by 5, you could see his mood never changed.
We go, the jump shot there. It's to Bennett-Boire, he's Superman.
But like Superman, Jauquin Bennett-Boire has had a fair share of kryptonite. Jauquin was excluded from the BioSteel All-Canadian game, a national event that showcases Canada's up-and-coming basketball talent.
Seeing the commercial for the All-Canadians coming up on the 19th or whatever it is, and a lot of people I know are in that game who I played with at a couple camps and played with here in BC, but I'm not trying to think about it too much. Just trying to stay focused on bigger things.
The strongest player in BC's history can't make an all-star game in Canada. Something's clearly wrong with the system, whether it's political or whether he just got snubbed.
But Jauquin tries to not look at it as a negative, instead using it to spur him on.
I've had a lot of motivational experiences, and that's one of the top for sure. Not being able to be recognized as top 24 in the country, but I think it's going to benefit me in the future.
Jauquin isn't a stranger to additional motivation, however, as he left his mother, siblings, and hometown of Saskatoon to pursue basketball at the start of grade 9.
My cousin, actually, Joel Friesen, he played back at Yale. He won in 2008. And me and my dad were looking to move away for high school because, back in Saskatchewan, it's more about, just hockey mainly. It's tough because I got 2 younger brothers too, and the second one was just born a couple years ago. I'm not there for much of his life, but I'm always FaceTiming and Skyping and calling him and making sure I'm still in touch with him.
Right now, I think the sky's the limit for him.
As hard as he works hard, so I think if he keeps going, he goes as far as he wants. Definitely D1 for sure, though. I think he can compete there.
There are Jauquin Bennett-Boire haters. There are Jauquin Bennett-Boire supporters. But in the end of the day, it's up to Jauquin to pave his own path.